Hi students, welcome you all to ABC Economics. In my previous video, I discussed one of the three methods of measuring national income. As you know, there are three methods by which we can calculate national income. Value added method, income method and expenditure method. So, we discussed value added method and we also worked out some numerical problems. So, in this video, we are going to discuss about the second method, that is income method. What is income method? According to income method, national income is measured in terms of payment made to factors of production. There are four factors of production: land, labor, capital and enterprises. So whatever payments we make to them, if that is calculated or if that is added, then that becomes the national income. This is the simplest definition of income method. Now, in order to calculate national income by income method, we have a formula. What is that formula? COE OSMI. Okay. What is COE? COE means compensation of employees. OS means operating surplus, and MI means mixed income. If you add all these three things, then you will get NDPFC. The other name of NDPFC is domestic income. This I told you. Now, what is compensation of employees? Compensation of employees means, say for example, if you are working for a firm, so the firm gives you salary, wages. So that is the compensation of employee. What you render your services to that particular company and what it gives you back, maybe in terms of cash, in terms of kind, wages, salaries, or some schemes, whatever the company gives you. Why it gives? Because you have rendered some services to that company. So that company is giving you kind of things. For example, as I said, salary, cash in or kind, or a house, or education, free education, and whatever facilities they give to you, that all comes under compensation of employee. So, compensation of employee is wages, or you can call it salaries, or EMPSSS. That means employers social security schemes. Employers social security schemes. That is EMPSSS. So wages and salaries you get as compensation of employee, and EMPSSS. What is EMPSSS? Employers social security scheme. So wages and salaries in cash also, in kind also you get. In kind I mean accommodation, free education, free medical services, all come under wages and salary or compensation of employees. Then EMPSS, what is this EMPSS? EMPSSS is Employers Social Security Scheme. There are certain schemes for the benefit of employee that the employers, you can say, initiate. Or there are some schemes which benefit the employees and which are sponsored by the particular employer. So that is why it is known as Employers Social Security Scheme. Now what is OS? Operating surplus. What is operating surplus? Operating surplus means whatever money you get from the property, whatever you get from money from property or entrepreneur, that comes under operating surplus. Here it has four components: rent, royalty, interest and profit. Okay. If you have a land, you give the land on lease, you get rent. If you have certain thing of your own, then you get royalty. If you give capital, you get interest, and finally you get profit. And this profit is divided into three parts. Undistributed profit, dividend, and corporation tax. Right? So when a firm gets profit, that profit is divided into three components. One is dividend. You know dividend. All the partners will divide the profit among themselves. That is called dividend. Simple language I tell you. Then undistributed profit. A part of the profit is kept. Out of the entire profit, a part of the profit is kept for the expansion of industry or for the growth of industry. That is undistributed profit. Then corporation tax. Out of profit only, the firm has to pay corporation tax to the government. So, operating surplus has four components: rent, royalty, interest and profit. And the profit is divided into three. Whatever profit you get, suppose you get 100 rupees, that 100 rupees is divided into three parts. Undistributed profit, suppose say 25 rupees kept for the expansion of the company. Dividend, 50 rupees is divided among all partners, and rest 25 rupees given to corporation tax. So this is just a small example. So this is what I say operating surplus. Now coming to mixed income. All individuals, okay, all individuals who have their own business, small shops, a doctor practicing in his own clinic, a lawyer, private lawyer practicing on his own, a tutor who teaches the children, not himself engaging in any school or any government institution, rather he takes tuitions, or small shops, they all come under mixed income, individual, and they depend on themselves, and they are, you can say, self-employed. So if you do all these things, then you will get NDPFC. NDP at FC you are getting. So you have to find out national income. So if NNPFC you have to find out, NNPFC you have to find out, and NDPFC is given. Right? Now see the letters. Net, here also net, national, but here domestic. You have to find out national, domestic is given. That means NFIA. If you add NFIA, then you will get national income. That is NNP at FC. So when you do all this exercise, you will get NDPFC. Then NNPFC you have to find out. So NDPFC plus NFIA you do, then you will get NNPFC. While doing value added method, you are getting GDPMP, right? This GDPMP you are converting it into national income. But here you are getting NDPFC, which you have to convert into national income. That is why NDPFC plus NFIA, if you do, you are getting national income. That is NNPFC. Now we will do some numerical problems. Okay, now let us do a couple of numerical problems. So first numerical, calculate NDPFC. Calculate NDPFC. Particulars are given, rupees in crores, rent 1400, royalty 200, interest 1500, wages and salaries 800, profit 500, MI 1000, depreciation 70, and EMPSSS, that is Employers Social Security Scheme. So how to do? Formula you know, you will write solution, COE, OS, MI. This is the formula. COE, OS and MI. So what is COE? COE is wages and salaries, and anything else? EMPSS. Anything else? Rent, royalty, they are all not coming under COE. COE means wages and salaries plus EMPSS. So this is COE. OS. OS, rent. What is rent? 1400. What is royalty? 200. Okay. What is interest? 1500. What is profit? 500. Okay. 1400. What is 1400? Rent. What is royalty? 200. What is interest? 1500. And what is profit? 500. So if you add this, 29, 31, 36,000. Okay. Anyway, leave it like this. Then MI. What is MI? MI is 1000. Okay. Now add it. This is 1000. This is 1400, 1600, 21, 31, 3600. 3600 plus 1000, that is MI. So you are getting 5600. This is what you are getting NDPFC, right? 3600 and these 2000, that is 5600 is your NDPFC. That is what the question is. Now if you want to convert it into national income, nothing, NDPFC plus NFIA. So what is NDPFC? 5600. NFIA, is there any NFIA here? No NFIA is there, that means 0. That means your national income is also 5600. Okay, this is numerical number 1. Once again I repeat, COE plus OS plus MI, then all values I have used, then after that calculation, addition, subtraction, whatever that calculation, and finally you are getting NDPFC and national income as well. Now the second unit. Again same system, write solution, formula you write COE, OS plus MI. What is COE here? Directly COE is given. Okay, when COE is given, and then again suppose in order to confuse you, wages and salaries are given, don't take that, take only COE. COE is 800. EMPSS is given? Not given, right? EMPSS is anywhere? See, here COE is given and wages and salaries also given. So, you need not take wages and salaries. You should take only COE and OS. OS means rent, 200. Royalty is there? No royalty. Profit is there. Interest is there. Interest is 100. Profit is 300. Right? MI is given? Anywhere MI? MI is not given. Let us see. COE, rent, wages and salaries, net exports, NFIA, profit, net and depreciation. So COE is 800 and OS, rent, royalty, interest, profit. Royalty is not there, rent is given, interest is given, profit is given. MI is not there, so 0. So 800 plus 600 plus 0. So you are getting 900. Sorry, 8 and 6, 1400. What you are getting? 1400, and this 1400 is NDPFC, right? But you are asked to find out national income. Okay, so formula NDPFC plus NFIA. What is NDPFC? 1400. What is NFIA here? Minus 20. Okay, minus 20. So 1400 plus minus 20, 1300, 1380 is your national income. That is NNPFC. So 1380 is your national income, or you can call it NNPFC. Once again, COE, OS, MI. COE is given 800, OS rent is given, royalty is not given, interest is given, profit is given. So all three I put it in a bracket. MI is not given, right? So I added all 800, then 2, 3, 600 plus 0 because MI is not given. So you are getting 1400. That 1400 is your NDPFC. And now you have to find out national income. That means plus NFIA. So what is NFIA? Minus 20. So 1400 plus minus 20. That means plus minus minus 20. So you are getting 1380 is your national income. So these couple of numerical will help you to understand income method. What I suggest, you do these numerical without seeing the answers and check whether your answers are correct. If their answers are correct, then no problem, you got it. And you also do some related numerical problems so that you get more confidence in solving national income by income method. I hope I was quite clear, and I also hope that you understood the total concept and working out of numerical of income method in a better manner. I hope you will follow this video properly, and you will give your suggestions if any, or you will ask queries if you have any, so that I can answer you, or I can improve upon in my next module. That will be module number 3, and that will be about expenditure method. Okay, thank you very much.